All right, beautiful people. So this past few weeks, we've been talking about ratios. Today, our central question is, what is a unit rate? Unit rate is a special type of ratio, and it has to do with this word rate. So a rate is a ratio that's written with different types of quantities, or a ratio that's written with different units. So for example, the price per pound. So like when you go to the grocery store or whatever and you're picking up stuff in the produce section, you buy stuff by the pound. You buy it with a price per pound. There's also like the number of miles per gallon. Okay, because in your car, you can drive a certain number of miles on a certain number of gallons. Speed, which is miles per hour. You can drive a certain number of miles in a certain number of hours. Okay, these are all types of rates. So rates relate kind of more to the real world, whereas ratios can be pretty much any sort of relationship between two different quantities. Rates are specifically more about different units happening. So a unit rate comes from the word, unit rate has this word unit in it, which makes me think of like the words unifix, unicycle, unicorn. What do all of those words have in common? Unicycle, unicorn, unifix. They all have this uni. And let's think about it. A unicycle is a one-wheeled bicycle. It has one wheel. A unicorn has one horn. A unifix cube has one spot where you can affix it. One affix. So uni means one. So a unit rate is when you take a ratio and you find an equivalent ratio where one of the numbers is 1. An equivalent ratio where one quantity is the number 1. Okay. So, for example, I go to a pizza place. Let me draw the example in a color. Example. I go to a pizza place and I pay $50 for 2 pizzas. Okay. This ratio is 50 to 2, right? That's my ratio, $50 for 2 pizzas. An equivalent ratio where one quantity is 1. So I want to know, how much do I pay for 1 pizza? So my equivalent ratio, or my unit rate, is going to be how much I pay for 1. So I need to figure out how to do this. So if I have $50 for 2 pizzas, how many dollars for 1 pizza? Well, I can divide 50 by 2 and get 25. So my unit rate is $25 per pizza. This is a unit rate because it tells you what the quantity is for 1. Okay. This word per means for every one or for every single. So let's do an example. Okay. We're making lemonade. For every 4 cups of water, we use 2 cups lemonade. Okay. So right here, we have a ratio of 4 to 2. Okay, that's my ratio. I want to figure out how much water per cup. And we'll solve this in the next video.